We are going to see an historic thing really soon. We are seeing the most massive transfer of power and military capability that's happened in the last 50 years. The the absolute walkover and walk out of the Afghan military force in the country of Afghan right now, and Kabul is a hotspot. Their Taliban are apparently just sitting around the outside waiting. And this whole idea of a transfer of power with an intermittent interim government is another way of saying the government that's there is getting their ass out as quick as they can. They're going to hand it off to some schmuck sucker, and then that person is going to hand it off to the Taliban. The spokesperson of the Taliban was very eloquent. They were talking with Russian Times this morning. Really, really well spoken. Russian Time interviewer could have done a better job. But the spokesperson was repeatedly saying that everything is as peaceful as we can make it. We are done with the insurgents of Americans. We are done with their political power and their overthrow power and their military dominance. We've been waiting for 20 years. We have support. If we didn't have support, then we would not have made it another 20 years. And they've been around since Russia tried to take them over, even before us. So they have a strong hold there. It's their land, it's their country, it's their people, it's their religion, it's where they come from. So the idea that we could have ever gone in there and fixed things, no, that was never going to happen. Anyone should have seen that. Now that we are walking away, the vacuum that we're leaving, the spokesperson for the Taliban mentioned, you guys were here, you fucked shit up for 20 years, we didn't want you here. Now what, you're just going to leave? How about you stay and help us rebuild? How about you help us learn commerce, and we can work on some banking, and we can work on some infrastructure. And we've got ideas of shit that we want done in our own country that you just fucked up. So the Taliban spokesperson was very well said that they've sort of got plans that they want to implement and do stuff with, and it made perfect sense. We, the Western powers and military might that might be, handed them Apache helicopters, tanks, mines. They've got drones and robots now. Their military power is through the roof. The Afghan army that was trying to keep its numbers up, trying to have soldiers enrolled, lots of problems with defection and corruption. They all just walked away. The Taliban did say, you have amnesty. They gave all of the soldiers, the Taliban has given all of the employees, anyone worked with Americans, anyone that was a part of the government for the last 20 years, they are claiming full amnesty to those individuals. They don't want the confrontation. They don't want the fight. They don't want to be attacked. They don't want to give a reason to be attacked. That's the important takeaway here, is that they are doing everything they can to not give a reason to be attacked. We started this. We continued this. We are now trying to back our asses out of it. And in doing so, we are dropping in another couple of thousand troops to help evacuate our people there. So sometimes it doesn't make sense. We've already got a couple thousand troops still in country, in Kabul and other areas, and we're now about to drop in another 2,000 on top of them to help extract however many people we need to extract. And it seems as though the home team, as it were, is just going to sit around and wait, or they're just going to take a fun, opportune moment and hand us our asses. Interesting times, people. Interesting times. Today's going to be an historic start. Today is Sunday. I think it's August 15th, 2021. Make it fun.